guys, so today's video is going to be just a chit chat, get ready with me. I really have been meaning to film another look with my Syndey Grace Summer Days palette, so I am going to be using this today because I really wanted to use it on my channel again. I can't believe it's been like 2 months since I've actually received this palette, and I've only done a first impressions on it, so I really wanted to use it again today. So I'm just going to prime my eyes first and put on some of my dewy dewdrop oil from Colourpop, and then we'll get started. Okay, so I went ahead and primed my eyes, and now I'm just going to set my eyes real quick. I'm just going to put my hair up first. Excuse me, so the primer can sit for like a second or two before I go and set it. So how are you guys doing? Hope everybody's doing okay. I know it's been a really rough time for some people, so I'm just here to hopefully take your mind off of things and distract you. I know like things have been just crazy lately, and I just feel like we're kind of just getting sucked more and more into the Twilight Zone every single day. So me and my mom just feel like every day is like another episode of the Twilight Zone. Like that's how we feel about everything. It's like kind of crazy, to be honest. Like I'm not getting into that today because I really don't want to like get into it. I'm here to just do my makeup. So like, oh my god, it's doing my makeup. Like, but seriously, like it's just so negative. So now we're gonna go into the Summer Days palette. I know it's called a Summer Days palette, but I honestly feel like this is such a great fall palette. So I just want to dip into some of the shades again. So we're going to go into a couple of these like beautiful warm tones. Actually, maybe I'll use some of the cool tones today. So I'm going to go into Daystar first. Or maybe I'll use Sandcastle and then Daystar, but I kind of want to make it a little bit more like deep and smoky. So I might use, I think I'm going to use Daystar first. It's a really pretty color. So we're just going to pop that in the crease. I've been meaning to film another look with this guy. I just, you know, ended up receiving, you know, newer palettes this month. Even though I've been on a pretty low buy for palettes the past month in November, I am waiting for 2 palettes this month in the mail. And what's funny is that I filmed my, oh my god, I forgot like how fast these build up because they're like really nice and pigmented. So I don't want to go too much with this, but it is so pretty. Like you really don't need to build it up too much. Just want a tiny bit more like right here. So I filmed my countdown video for my ranking video for my eyeshadow palettes that I got in the second half of the year, thinking that I wasn't going to be getting any more palettes. But then I just received, why am I putting my shadow up there? Good thing I have makeup wipes in my room. But thinking that I was only going to start purchasing more eyeshadow palettes next year. But yeah, so I ended up purchasing the Melt Beetlejuice palette, the waiting room one. I posted these on my Instagram, so it's not like it's a secret what I ended up purchasing. So I purchased that. It's not here yet. I mean, it's been like a week and a half since I've ordered it, and I don't think it's going to be here till like this weekend probably, which is totally fine because then that gives me more of an opportunity to use some of my other palettes still. So I'm waiting on that palette, and then I also bought the whole Glam Light Foodie box, which I think I said in my last video, so I'm getting the palette in there as well. But my justification is that my top 3 favorite eyeshadow formulas this year were Give Me Glow, Glam Light, and Melt. So, and then Syndey Grace and BH have been really good as well. They're like my top 5. Syndey Grace has really impressed me as well. This palette is amazing. But I'm just saying, like, as far as like eyeshadow formulas that have like blown me away enough to purchase another palette from them has definitely been Melt and Glam Light, hands down. Their formula is amazing, so I really wanted to get another palette from them. So now I'm going to go into the shade Beach Days, which is like more of like a medium toned brown. And look how pigmented that is. Like they just pick up so easily. It actually looks like it's more pigmented in person than I'm showing what it looks like on camera. And I'm just going to use that pretty lightly in my defining area. I don't want too much of it. My mom is like doing something in my mom's room, in my sister's room. Since my sister doesn't or hasn't lived here in a while, like for a couple of years, like at first, like when she moved out, for the first couple of years that she wasn't living here, we kept her room pretty much the same. But now we have pretty much transformed her room into my mom's studio. I mean, not really transformed. We just moved a bunch of shit out. That was my sister's, and my mom moved her 2 desks in there. And she also moved a sofa bed in there. So whenever my sister does stay over, she has obviously a really nice sofa bed to stay in. I'm actually the only one that hasn't upgraded my bed in my house because my room is just too small. My sister's room is definitely like, I mean, her room is a little bit wider than mine, even though my mom says that hers is more narrow. I'm like, her room is definitely has a little bit more space than mine. Because, you know, I need my dresser in my room and my closet space. And I have this huge bookcase, which I mostly use for displaying makeup, so. Which that's where the Melt palette's going to go. And probably the Glam Light palette, too. So I have to arrange some stuff and move some stuff around so I can put both of those palettes up there. Because I'm going to display both of them. Like, I would display a Gimme Glow palette because I love them so much, but Gimme Glow palettes are definitely easier to store. Not so much Glam Light and Melt palettes. They're a little bit bigger, so. Okay, and then for the outer corners, I'm going to go into the usual shade that I use on my outer corners in this palette, and that is Cherry Picking, which is this really beautiful chocolatey dark brown. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. I actually just ate lunch. I'm trying to eat meals more regularly because, like, I always get up too late when I eat breakfast, and then by the time I'm eating breakfast, it's like 12 o'clock. But then I always get hungry, like, an hour before I see my boyfriend, like, around, like, 2:30. That I was like, you know what? I'm going to eat before I film this time so I don't have to eat a snack. I'll eat a regular meal. Because half the time when I eat a snack, obviously it's not filling enough. And 2, it always ends up making me feel like kind of sick if I don't eat like a full meal. So I'm starting to just really listen to my body and just eat regular meals when I need to. Like I didn't do that yesterday, but I did that today. So I need to start doing that more often. Okay, I'm liking like how deep and brown this is. It looks really pretty. Okay, so now I'm just going to put some glitter glue on and then we'll do the lid. Okay, and then for the lid shade, I'm going to go into this really beautiful gold shade, which is called Camping. You guys know I'm a sucker for gold, but these shimmers are so beautiful, you guys. Like, they're, like, stunning. And that'll coat pretty much my entire lid. Like, these shimmers go a long way. Like, you really don't need too much product. Their shimmers are freaking stunning. Look at that. So gorgeous. And I'm going to do that on this side as well. Ugh, why do I keep on dipping into s'mores? Why am I doing that? I already used that in my first impressions, but I've used that a couple of times. It's like my go-to shade from here because it's so pretty. Okay, I'm just going to clean up a little bit of that transfer. So I've been having a lot of fun filming lately. I have a couple more collabs with my beautiful friend Darissa coming up, and I'm so excited. We really have just become such fast friends, you guys. I love her. She's just literally what you see on camera is what you get with her, and she's just the sweetest person. Like, I absolutely love her. She's just really been such a good friend to me. It's hard to find those kind of people sometimes on social media and on YouTube, and I've grown apart from some people that I used to be close with, and now I just feel like I'm making really great new friends, and I can't, thank her enough. I love Allie as well. She is so sweet. Again, what you see is what you get with her. I love her channel. She is definitely a well-rounded channel, and I just love her to pieces. And I'm really hoping that she'll get to 1,000 subscribers soon, because if anyone deserves to get to 1,000 subscribers, it is definitely her, because she works her butt off. Like, she does so much. If you need a well-rounded channel, and if you need a channel, I'm just gonna pop hear me out my brow bone as I'm blabbing. If you need a channel that is a well-rounded channel, that you want to know absolutely everything about how to do makeup, how to apply, how to make makeup easy, but also she does amazing looks. Like, oh my god, she's so talented. I am just really hoping she hits 1,000 soon, because she's so close. I'm hoping to hit 500 soon. I mean, I have been doing collabs with Darissa and with Allie to hopefully help me out. Definitely Darissa has been helping me out. I gained, I think, 4 subscribers today, which was great. I mean, every bit helps. So, I'm just hoping I get there soon, because I was really hoping to do like a holiday giveaway. So hopefully that will happen soon. All right, so now I'm just going to clean up the under eyes, and then we'll do the face. Okay, and now I'm going to prime my face. So I'm just going to use my MAC Prep and Prime. I know Darissa said she doesn't like anything cucumber scented from her last video when she put like that cucumber scented primer on, but this smells really good. It has like a faint hint of cucumber, so I would suggest trying this out at some point. I mean, MAC Fix Plus is amazing anyway, but like, I think the scented ones are like really fun to try. So now I'm going to go in with my Colourpop Pretty Fresh primer. So from the last video that I did with Darissa, she told me that hers like doesn't smell like the way that I described mine. So, I mean, it's not like this feels weird or old. It just smells a little bit old. So, I don't know. It still feels fine and performs great, but I don't know if it's old. So, alright, and then for my foundation today, I'm going to use the Rare Beauty foundation in the shade 110N. So, going to just put on some of that. I haven't used it in a little while, so I wanted to whip it out today. I actually really, really enjoy this foundation. I know some people don't, but a lot of people are a fan of it. For some reason, I was not a fan of the concealer, but the foundation, I really like it a lot. So, definitely have been a fan of this. And I also really like her lip souffle as well. I might use that today in this video. But I really wanted to use the Nabla one again, but I might use that for work tomorrow, possibly. I've only used that once as well. It's amazing how you have to plan out like what products you want to use sometimes, because it's like, oh, I need to show this product some love and this product some love, and it's like you have so much that it's like really hard to find a balance of like when to use things. Because I use makeup almost every day. Honestly, this year has been the least that I've worn makeup. I mean, not to say that I haven't worn it a bunch, but this year was the first time that I skipped makeup like 4 times this past year. And that's like a lot for me, because I went from wearing makeup every single day of the year until like COVID hit. And then I took like 1 day off in April, 1 day off in May, 1 day off in June, and it felt really good. So I'm probably going to end up doing that soon, because you know, I'm just trying to rotate more palettes again, but like sometimes I don't understand how people can balance out trying things and not wearing makeup like most of the time. I'm just like, how do you have the time? You know, like obviously you're gonna have the time eventually, but it's like, how is it you don't try every shade in a palette? How is it you find the time to try stuff and say that something's a favorite when like you've only used it like once, you know? Okay, and then for my concealer, I'm going to use my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the shade Fair Warm. I love this concealer. It's been pretty much replacing my, oh my god, and I just got concealer on my leggings. It's been replacing my Tarte Rainforest of the Sea concealer. I mean, I love this concealer. Like, I love that one too, but that one's a little bit more liquidy. This one I love as well because it's like, it's so hydrating and it just feels so good. And I love it with this foundation as well. I'm just going to blend that out. I'm actually feeling hungry again already and I just had lunch. So it is that time of the month for me. So it might be because of that. So yeah. So anyway, my Glam Light has not shipped yet, but that's okay. My Melt shipped like 2 days ago, and I'm waiting for that to come. My JD Glow order is supposed to come today, but I don't want to go down to my mailbox to get it. Like, I don't just live on like a normal driveway, you guys. We live on a hill. So for me to go down to the mailbox, it's like a task and a half. I mean, I can just drive my car down and get it and then bring it back up, but it's like, I hate doing that. And it's always like when I'm waiting for something in the mail is when it comes, like after I've already been done filming. If I'm not waiting for something and I'm not filming that day, it always comes and it always comes up the driveway. Because like, it depends on whether or not they bring it up the driveway or not. Sometimes. I think it depends on how big the package is, because I think if it's a box, they bring it up, but if it's like an envelope, they like leave it in the mailbox usually. I mean, the mail lady that we have now is like way better than the guy that we used to have. Like, he used to like leave everything in the mailbox, even like a package that like didn't fit in the mailbox, he would leave it on the outside of the mailbox, and we're just like, what the hell? So now we have a much better postwoman, I mean, excuse me, not post lady. So yeah. But yeah, my stomach is still growling, so I guess I'll be hungry for dinner as well. This is riveting stuff, you guys. So originally I was supposed to be off tomorrow as well, but ooh, that might be it. I hear another truck. I keep on hearing trucks. No. Keep on thinking it's her, but it's not. Maybe they're delivering to the house next to us. Who knows? Okay, and then for my under eyes, I'm just going to use my e.l.f. primer. e.l.f. powder, Doi. And I don't know why I'm calling it a primer. I've actually never tried any of e.l.f.'s. Oh, never mind. I have. I've tried 2 of their primers. Doi. I've tried the mineral primer and I've tried the mineral Can I speak? The mineral primer and the poreless primer, or pore primer, whatever it's called. That one's really good too. If I could speak English today, that'd be great. Keep on hearing trucks, but it's not her, so annoying. Okay, and then for my face, I'm just going to set it with my usual, my Flower Beauty. I did get 1 package today of literally 1 item because it was my other item that I ordered in my Ulta order. So I did get that today. That was supposed to come like tomorrow and it came today, which is great. So now I can try it out in the video. I'm just going to spray my face. Like, this stuff really smells like coconut, and like the primer kind of smells a little bit old, so I don't know. It's a bit weird. Okay, and then for my eyes, I'm just going to prime my lashes real quick, and then we'll do other stuff. I went ahead and just primed my lashes, and then I just went in with my LA Girl nude liner in Super Bright on my waterline, and now I have a new mascara to try today. So this is the Kiko Milano Extra Sculpt Volume Mascara. Now, I've been wanting to try this mascara for forever. This used to be Kathleen Light's like favorite mascara. She used to rave about this mascara. I don't know why she doesn't necessarily use it anymore. But she's loved this mascara for a long time, and she also always talked about the Lancome Monsieur Big, and that's one of my all-time favorite mascaras. So I'm really excited to try this one today. This is my first ever product from Kiko, so I'm really excited to try it, and it has a really nice wand. So let's go right in and try it out. I'm really excited. So it has a nice curved wand, and we're just going to start by coating my lashes. It has a pretty dry formula. I'm just gonna wiggle it a little just so we can like coat the lashes a little bit more. It is nice. Don't know if I'm like absolutely in love with it, but I like it. It's doing a good job of coating my lashes. It just feels like a pretty dry formula. I really am surprised how hungry I am already. Like, I just ate like literally like 40 minutes ago, and my stomach's already growling again. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Okay, so that is good for that. I think it looks good. I'm not like absolutely head over heels blown away by it, but it's good. I thought it was going to be a little bit better, to be honest. It's a little bit of a dry formula for me, but I like it. It's nice, but I'm not like blown away by it. It's good though. It definitely does a good job of separating my lashes though. Like, it doesn't clump up or anything, so I do like that. All right, so now I'm just going to apply, I'm just going to do my inner corner highlight, and then I'll just do my lower lash mascara off camera with my Maybelline Lash Discovery. So I'm just going to take the shade Basque, which is usually the shade that I use from this palette, on my inner corners. If I can move some stuff out of the way so I can actually do that, that'd be fantastic. Because my desk is already full of crap again. Let me move these real quick. Like, always, like, if you would see the mess on my desk, like, all you guys see is this. But if you guys see the mess on my desk, you'd be like, you'd probably be stressed out for me, because it's, like, so annoying sometimes. All right, so I'm just going to take that shade and applying that to my inner corners. Sometimes these lime crime brushes are like so stiff after I wash them, so it's a little bit harder to pick up the product. But it seems like it's doing a pretty good job. I'm going to take it a little bit up here as well. Just need a tiny bit more. So I'm currently rewatching Breaking Bad, and I think I've said this like a gajillion times. Oh, let's see. It might have been delivered in the mailbox. Yeah, it did. Okay, that's cool. So I might have to go down and get it, which is a little bit annoying, but I do really want to try them today. My dad might be back soon, though. Let me just text him real quick. I don't know if he's going to see my text, but I might wait like 20 minutes before I actually go and pick it up. Might do like the rest of my face first. I think he went to the post office, so he might see my text before he comes back. Okay, so that's that, and I'll just do my lower lashes off camera. Okay, and then for bronzer, I'm just going to go in with the same bronzer I've been using, which is the Marc Jacobs Omega bronzer in the shade Tantric. I really have been enjoying this. Pretty much I've used it every day since I picked it up, which was like last, I think Thursday or something, or Friday, so I've been using it for like at least like 4 days now, and it's really nice. I really hope my dad picks up the mail. That'd be so much more convenient for me. I'm just going to do the rest of my makeup in the meantime. Okay, and then for blush, I'm just going to go in with the same blush that I used in my last Get Ready With Me. And I'm going to use the shade, the Buxom Mykonos. Because I've only really truly used it like once, so I kind of want to use it again. Just like kind of lightly. I mean, I don't want to make it too peachy this time. I was actually thinking this was a little bit too peach for this look, but if I go in with it lightly, it should be fine. Probably should have used the other color from them, but it's okay. Not a big deal. As long as I blend it out, it should be fine. Yeah, I like that. It's like a hint of peach, so it's not too overpowering. And then I'm just going to spray my face again because usually I spray my highlight anyway, so just going to spray my face. And then we'll do brows and lips while we're waiting for the highlighter. Okay, and then for the lips, I'm going to go in with one of the Colourpop Lippy pencils, which is, and this shade is called Minuteman. It's like one of the warm tone colors. Just want to wipe my lips off a little. I'm going with that first, obviously. It's a really pretty warm tone nude lip liner. So it's supposed to be off tomorrow, but then I ended up picking up a shift. So I was off today and yesterday, and I have to work tomorrow night, which isn't like the end of the universe. I was supposed to be off for 4 days, but then she asked me if I could come in tomorrow and Thursday, but I told her I can't Thursday because Thursday's the first night of Hanukkah, so I was like, nope. And then for the lips, I'm going to go in with the Rare Beauty matte lip cream. They're called like the lip souffles in the shade Courage. I'm going to put that on my lips. I really love the formula of these. They're really nice and soft. I probably should have used Oh Snap as my lip liner since this is a little bit more cool toned, but it's okay. This shade still works with it. I'm just going to finish up. This lippy is really pretty with this look, but I am going to top it off with a little bit of gloss. So I am going to go in with the Alamar gloss that Desi got me. Just going to grab some water first. And then this is the shade Coqueta, I believe. I'm just going to pop that on top. It's making it a little streaky, but it looks pretty with it. I really haven't been wearing gloss. Jesus, I really haven't been wearing gloss too much lately, so I've been trying to use like the newer ones that I get more often. Alright, so I'm just waiting for my dad to get home and then hopefully we can apply the highlight. Okay, so I decided to go down and get the highlighters in the mail because my dad wasn't home yet and it is freezing outside. Holy bejesus. It's like 32 degrees today. Like, it is a really cold day. So I'm going to try out one of the JD Glow highlighters that I ordered during Black Friday. These were... The whole site was 40% off on Black Friday, so it was a pretty good deal. I think I paid like $25 for both of these, which I thought was a pretty good price. I think they were both like $11 or $12 each, so I always think that's a reasonable... Anything under $20 for a highlighter is a reasonable price to me. So I'm going to go ahead and open this guy up if I could. Some of this, I swear, some of this packaging is really hard to open. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is really professional packaging actually, but it's like really hard to get into. And I hate ripping the boxes in order to get into it, but it hurts your hands. Ow! Alright, I need to get one of those like the inner, like this is easy to get into, but like the inner flap is like hard. Let me try and open it off camera. Okay, so I got it open. It does come with like a plastic seal over it, which is nice, and then it doesn't open during shipping, so I do appreciate that. Most companies just put like a little sticker here, but they did have a little bit of a plastic wrap. So this is what the packaging looks like. I'm so excited to try these. I've heard nothing but amazing things about JD Glow and their eyeshadows and their highlighters, so I'm so excited. So this is the gold packaging that it comes in. It says JD, and then on the back it says the shade name. So the shade I'm going to be trying out today is called Saxon 5th. Oh my god, this does look a lot like Give Me Glow's Halo. So that's what it looks like. Let me give it a little swatchy swatch first. That is very similar to Give Me Glows. I'm not gonna lie, that looks very similar. It's not as green as Halo, but let's go ahead and try it out on the face. I've heard nothing but amazing things. I've heard they're literally like blinding. Oh, that is really gorgeous. Ooh, that's beautiful. That's beaut. That is very pretty. I'm so glad I decided to pick this up out of the mailbox because I really wanted to try it today. It is very, very smooth, but very pigmented. And those are like my favorite kind of highlights. If it's smooth and pigmented, it's good in my book. Okay, let's see how it looks up close. Ooh. I hate when I apply my lipstick before I do my highlighter because then it's like on my lips. I'll just put on some more lip gloss after this. It's not a big deal. If I could see, that'd be great. But that looks really, really pretty. Let's see when you wet it. I would love to wet this to see how it looks. With Give Me Glows, you don't have to wet them because they're so damn pigmented. Let me just dip it a little bit more. Let me see if it really intensifies it. I mean, it's gorgeous already, but I want to see how it looks when I dampen it up. I thought that this was going to be a little bit more of a warmer gold, but again, it kind of has that like greeny shift to it. And now I'm like very intrigued on swatching it next to Halo to see if they're very similar. But that's gorgeous. I'm really glad that I was able to try it out today. Really pretty. Okay, you guys, so here's the finished look. Here are the eyes, the cheeks, and the lips. I think that everything, of course, came out really, really nicely. I'm sorry if I used a couple of repetitive products, but they are new products to me, so I am going to use them again to see, you know, how I like them and if I still like them, and use them because they're new to me. So I usually use my new products a bunch before I, you know, talk about them. So yeah, I love you guys. Please like and subscribe. Follow me on my Instagram, CPW819. Please subscribe to me if you guys enjoyed this video. I am trying to get to 500 subscribers to do a giveaway. So I'm sorry, my dog is barking. Excuse me. I love you guys. Bye.